Hi guys, my name's Alex, aka Crazy Leia. This is my first YouTube video, so hopefully you guys like it. I love makeup, so I decided to come up with something. This is inspired from Breaking Bad. If you guys want to learn how I came up with this look, please stay tuned for more. Thank you.
Okay, so to start off, we're going to be using the Urban Decay Shadow Primer Potion in Original. Just get a little tiny bit, spread it. That's going to be good enough for both eyes, so just spread it around with your finger, your middle finger. It has less pressure, so it's a lot nicer on your lids. Next off is Urban Decay 24/7 Eyeliner Pencil in Graffiti, and we're going to be using this as an eyeshadow base. And just use it 3/4 of the eyelid, leave the inner corner empty. And make sure when you get to the, it's just up to the crease, make sure when you're done you blend that out just with your finger, not too hard, and make sure you blend it out though, because if you leave that harsh line on there, you'll be able to see it, trust me. Next is the Urban Decay Book of Shadows Volume 1 Absinthe Eyeshadow, and I'm using the e.l.f. Professional Eyeshadow Brush, and you just spread this all over on top of the base, and as you can tell, it really brings out that green, makes it pop pretty much. Next, I'm using the Sedona Lace 120 Pro Palette, the first edition. It's a yellow marble matte eyeshadow, and I'm using the e.l.f. contour brush, just right in the inner corner. Next off is the Milani Runway Eyes Haute Couture, and I'm using the yellow strip and the same brush. And the reason I'm using that one is because it has a yellow shimmer, and it really blends seamlessly well with the Absinthe because they both have that sparkle. Next up is the Urban Decay Book of Shadows Volume 2 Jinx Eyeshadow, and I'm using another e.l.f. contour brush, and I'm just placing this on the crease from the outer corner close to pretty much all the way in. Make sure you get that little V in the outer corner. Next up is Urban Decay Book of Shadows Volume 3 Radium Eyeshadow, and I'm concentrating it mostly on the outer crease and just blending it into the crease with the same e.l.f. contour brush. Next up, I'm using the e.l.f. small angle brush. I'm using the Disney Ariel Collection by Sephora. I'm using the Jetsam eyeshadow, and I'm cutting, or mostly, I'm not necessarily, well, yeah, I'm cutting the crease, but I'm more like defining it with that angled brush. And the way I'm blending it out is, instead of using, I flip the brush over, and it makes blending that eyeshadow with both eyeshadows together a lot easier as opposed to getting a blending brush, for me anyway. Next up is liquid eyeliner. I'm using the Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner in Serum and Ultra Black. That is a mouthful. And yeah, just be careful. I mean, use, put your arm, like, rest your arm on the table or something stable so your arm is stable while you're doing this. And honestly, the trick to doing or getting good eyeliner, especially with liquid eyeliner, is practice, is what I've learned, and also just take your time. Next up is the Milani liquid eyeliner in black, and I'm using this in the waterline on the tight line. And the way I guess take out my waterline, it feels, I just press right underneath, like, I guess you can say in my I guess little eyeball sack there. I don't know what you'd call it. So you don't pull it out. And tight line, I just lift up my the eyelid, really, and it's a lot easier for me to be able to tight line in there. And next up is a Milani Ultra Fine Liquid Eyeliner in Sparkly Turquoise, and I'm just using this underneath the eye, and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous blue, and so it just brings out, I feel it ties in the look together. And I'm connecting it to the top liner there. Actually, just short strokes is the easiest way to go. Next up is the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, the Foxy Eyeshadow, and I'm using this as a brow highlight, and I'm using the e.l.f. Eyeshadow C brush. This brush is amazing for highlighting because it's just it's big, but it makes blending the colors on top like so easy. It's not even funny. I was using next up I was using the e.l.f. contour brush with the Disney Aero collection, a stick of swimming eyeshadow, and I'm just using as a inner corner highlight. I love this eyeshadow because it has like a blue and green duochrome type thing. I'm using again the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. I'm using the blackout eyeshadow to set my waterline. If you ever have trouble making your black eyeliner last long, use that. Always set your eyeliner. Trust me, it'll save you. And now I'm curling my eyelashes. When you curl your eyelashes, make sure to get that nice curl. Sorry, you pump right close to your lash line. You do it 5 times. You just squeeze a little bit further up. You do 3, and at the tip 1. Next up, I love using this mascara. It's the Maybelline Volume Express, the Rocket Mascara in Very Black. This mascara has been amazing. I love it, and I just love it's not as expensive. Usually you go for the what's it called, the Real from Benefit. That one's really good, but it's expensive, and this one was what, $7 as opposed to $20, and it does pretty much the same. When I put mascara, to make your eyelashes look somewhat fake, if you will, in the inner corner I pull them towards your nose, in the middle you go up, and towards the outer corner you pull them out, or towards, I guess, your ear, and it makes them so much nicer. And next up, I'm using the Balm concealer, and I'm putting that right underneath the eye area in a triangle. I'm using the e.l.f. concealer brush. This technique helps me out a lot. That way, blending it out with like your foundation and stuff is a lot easier. You really won't see it. It's kind of like the whole, the Kim Kardashian way to do it. Yeah, I love using it. I love doing it after I've done my makeup, because that way it's a lot easier. It's kind of like an eraser for underneath the eye. It erases anything. If I have any fallout, I mean, usually I just take out the fallout, but it's good. Now for foundation, I mix the Balm Shelter Tinted Moisturizer and the Urban Decay Urban Defense Tinted Moisturizer on Halo, and I'm just putting that all over my face, blending it out with the Samantha Chapman, buffing brush, and yeah, just all over the face. For a blush, I started with the Urban Decay Afterglow Glide On Cheek Tint, in a Score. Just using our 2 fingers. I use it kind of as a base. For contour, I am using the Balm Betty Lou Manizer bronzer. I put it right in between the hollows of the cheek where I guess your jaw is. Next up is the Milani Big Blush and Coralina on the cheeks, and then the Milani Mary Lou Manizer highlight, and I'm placing this on top of the concealer pretty much with the e.l.f. small stipple brush. For lips, I'm using the Revlon Color Burst Lip Butter and Candy Apple, and on top of that I'll be using the Balm Plump Your Pucker Tinted Gloss with Maxi Lip in Tutti My Fruity. And that's it.
Alright, so this is the finished look. Hope you guys like it. Got the whole eye thing, the whole face. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did like it, please like it. I'll be coming up with some more videos hopefully in the near future. Yeah, so comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!